Hello, everybody. Welcome to Under the Water. It is the Well Pod. Nice to see you guys. I know it's been a minute since we've done a YouTube stream, and it's been a minute since we've done a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes stream. So today is a little bit of nostalgia for the streaming channel. Good to see y'all. Who we got all in here? Go through the list and do the YouTuber things. Steve, Colin, Ben, Jib, Rick, Dane, Dagger. Hey, nice to see you, Dagger and Rick. Dane, Donnie, Jib, Ben, Jordan, Jib, Rick, Dane, BJ, Donnie, BJ, it's just Ian Skywalker, Ben, kids, Alex, Raymond, Dom, Michael, Rick. Alright, guys, nice to see you. So, what we have for today is, once again, we have the Grand Arena Championships, and this time they are not canceled. So, we are going to be doing our best to try to entertain ourselves, for a lack of a better word. 1 second here, Asthma and Healer. Alright, so I'm very excited. We got some Grand Arena to do here, and I've been working on my Geonosians. Now, this guy seemed like a beast. Send me a message. And I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out to this guy. I don't know if he's ever gonna see this, but I'll post it after it's live, so that he can watch it if he wants. So today's live stream is we're just doing the Grand Arena Championships. Nothing else. We're gonna go through the battles. Just have some fun with it. I don't really care win or lose. As you guys know, I'm casual in this game these days. Just gonna have some fun with it, and we'll make it somewhat of a shorter stream. That way the VOD isn't too entirely long, in case you're a YouTube viewer watching this in the future. So hello, future people. So let's check what he put on defense. I'll show you what I put on my defense first. I put Darth Revan, obviously, and then I just threw the Phoenix there. Figure it doesn't really matter what I put with Darth Revan. You just gotta beat Darth Revan. And I put some kind of mid to bottom tier type stuff there. And then in the back here, I've got kind of a catch me, a bounty hunter. I figure maybe he spends everything here, gets past this, hits this wall, hits JTR, maybe beats that, comes down here to like clean up the filler, and then can't get past the last one maybe. So let's see what he put on defense. He put up, okay, actually he put up kind of a good team there. It's kind of scary. And then he's got a Revan with Bosk. Okay. Which Geos should you focus on gearing first? The order I did it was Brood Alpha, Spy, Soldier, Sunfac, I think. I'm not quite sure. Something like that. I don't know if it matters too much, to be honest. Just get them done. So we're probably going to have to start with the Jedi Knight Revan, because that's the hardest team. And the only way I can beat Jedi Knight Revan is maybe with another Jedi Knight Revan, and I'm not quite sure I have good mods on this. So this might be an L, boys. I didn't actually look to see what his power was or anything. Let's look at what teams he has. Let's see, you go here, we go here, we click on him, right? 2.9. Okay, so he's got one Jedi Revan. He's got a good roster, though. Good amount of gear. It's just not a bad roster. Okay. Well, let's see if we can win on offense. I don't know if we have mods. Do we have mods on? Okay, we have most of the mods on. How about Yoda? You got mods on? Oh, man, he's got most of his mods on, too. Okay, well, this could be a little. Well, whatever. How about Jolie? Does Jolie got mods on? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, boys. This is what happens when you don't prepare. Okay, we're going to try. We'll see if we can at least do something and clean it up with Trey or something. We're going to go second, yeah. This is going to be interesting. What up, Troopa? Okay. Let's see how we do. Probably should have put mods on. I expect to take an L, if I had to guess, in this Grand Arena. I've done this like 5 Grand Arenas in a row. I just refuse to put mods on, and it's no one's fault but my own, because I'm dumb. I get bored, and I just like don't want to do it. Okay, well, so far so good. Can we get another whack? There we go, spread the love. Smack. There it is. Oh, hey, Darth Vapor sends in 2. Says, love seeing you on Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, right? Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I still like the game. I just want content.
Love seeing you on Sco. Rocking it, my man.
That's right. I forgot we had the voice. We had the voice for... It's been so long since I've streamed on YouTube. I figure I had to do it. Also, this is not going to be the only stream today. Directly following this stream, I'm going to be moving over to Twitch to finish streaming the rest of the day. I'm going to stream like another 6 hours. If you are interested in watching some more, and it's not going to be Raid Shadow Legends. So if you're not interested in Raid, don't worry, it's not going to be Raid. I need to film a World of Warcraft classic vanilla video. So what I'm going to be doing is, after this, I'm going to be playing some World of Warcraft Classic. I kind of just started. I played back in Brunner Crusade, but I never really got the chance to try Classic. I've never played it. So it's going to be a first-time experience for me. I got to like level 10 or something, and I played a couple hours. Remember me? Yeah, of course, Adam. You still comment on videos sometimes. Hope you've already got your queue going. Yeah, I play on a server that's not too populated, but thanks for reminding me. Normally it takes about an hour. Actually, I'm going to open that up now here and make sure I got that going. Thanks for the reminder here. I play on Blame Utrex, so if you have any interest in joining. Positioning queue is 1,809, like half hour. That's not too bad. That's no biggie. We can do that. How do your clones look? I'll show it to you after the Grand Arena. Just remind me. They're not so hot. Actually, I might be able to show it to you here. There they are. Hey, Patrick. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support. Yeah, sorry I haven't been on the YouTubes streaming as much.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump those up.
What should we do to take out the bounty hunters? I mean, what's the next team we got to worry about? Let's worry about the next biggest team. This, right? How do you not have Cody finish? He's a fleet farm. I don't buy characters with fleet currency. I only buy Zetas. If you want to join in on the WoW, you are more than welcome to. We're playing on the Blame Utrex server. All the info will be on the Twitch side of things when we rotate over to Twitch. And glad to see all the regulars coming back for a YouTube stream. Sorry that I haven't been as regular with YouTube streams. I've been focusing on YouTube video content and Twitch streaming content. Just kind of the way it's been going. What do I want to use here for this? I kind of almost want to use Treya. I don't really want to underestimate this. Let's just throw some Sith in there, I guess. Sergeant is logging. Well, that's good. I almost have Sergeant done, so. How do I just throw Death Trooper? I really like Death Trooper, just in a random team. Okay, can we, yep, remove that, no biggie. I'm loving the Minecraft round? That's good, man. Remind me if it goes down again. I have to keep manually painting. I keep forgetting, so if I mess it up again. Oh, hey, thanks for the $2, Jib. Appreciate ya. No comment. The thing is, I just don't have enough gear because I'm not spending any more money on this game. So it's like, even if I had the clones all 7-star right now, I couldn't even gear them. I'll have to gear them whenever the gear gets there. Like, I don't even log in to do my payout anymore. I fell out of the top 50 for, like, the first time in forever, and I have, like, gear 13, you know? Hey, Skywalker, good to see you again. Active WoW some back in 2005. Yeah, I played, so I started playing in Burning Crusade is when I started, so I never got the chance to actually play the vanilla. So I'm kind of excited to kind of get a chance at it, you know? Plus, it's kind of hype right now. Like, I had 1 million active viewers on Twitch at one point. I've never seen that before. Just a crazy amount of interest in the game. So I'm going to go stream it. I'm already in the queue right now. By the time we get done with this stream, we should already be in the game. And we'll flip on over to Twitch, and then we can go from there. Okay, we got to get rid of Night Sisters now. Lich King was pretty good. Only recycle the old good games because they're out of new ideas. The problem is they ruin all the good games. Like, the old games would be along long enough that they're no longer good. This guy's gonna go fast enough that I'm just gonna get fucked. I didn't realize my Vader was... Must have no mods on him. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got no mods on Vader because I used him for Wampinator, and then I took the mods off him, and then I never changed it back, so... That's what's going on here. I was wondering, I'm like, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Okay, let's see here. Easiest one to kill is probably going to be her right now. Now if we can just shock... We don't want bonus term either on her. If we can get good AoE. Okay. Okay, those are stunned. Shock. Okay, I got the shock. AoE is great. And term either gain, cool. And then ability block on this chick. Nope. That didn't matter, she was gonna basic anyway. Okay, can we shock this guy? Not sure if we're gonna get enough shock to be able to... Okay, there we go. Now we need the good one. Okay, that's good. Shock again. Okay. Well, we're screwed. Gonna get rid of one. Oh no, the heal. Yeah, we're gonna have to abort, aren't we? We're gonna have to abort here. We're gonna have to abort. Fuck me. Alright, boys, problematic. Pull out. Well-trained casual. Oh, I don't know. It just... I think I've always been playing the game I wanted to play the way I wanted to play it. I was playing it the way I wanted to play it before, but now I'm like losing interest. Dumb preload Termier, yeah. I didn't realize Vader had no mods. Well, at some point I'm going to put mods on my characters. What up, Gabriel? Actually, to be honest, I probably never will put mods on. This is your first GA. I won since he faulted on basketball defense. I never faulted. Nice. What are mods? Ah, something you use when you're a tryhard. Who uses mods, man? Alright, where were we? Okay. Let's go ahead and clear this while we can before we dick around too much. Okay, let's go with what we think the lowest we can clear this with is. What if I use... I'll tell you what, can we clear this with... Can we do Geos and Friends? Do you think Geos clear this? Geos don't clear this, they don't have mods. How about these guys? This might have a real chance. Let's try this. All gear 12. Let's just see what happens. Fuck it. Okay, let's kill this guy. Fuck him up, boys. Wow, how many turns do I get? Holy moly. I think everyone's losing interest. I think there's a core... There's always a core base that's going to love the game. There's that. But I think the majority of the people right now are actually losing interest. Yikes, maybe we're not going to win this shit. Expose all the enemies. That will do it. Okay, yeah, we're fucked. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I really need to put mods on people, jeez. Like, it's not even close when you don't have... Game isn't a boring spot. I mean, I'm bored right now, and I'm doing the only bit of good content there is in this game, if I'm being honest. This shit's not gonna work. Can we get rid of one person? Can we get rid of Bosk at least? Not even close. Not even close. Maybe. Well, maybe we'll blast one here. There we go. Make a new guy. Heal up, boys. Do you not have the Zaydon Grievous? I have his unique. Okay, here we go. We got a million turns. We're gonna one-shot him too. Let's get rid of IG-88 right there. Bang. There he is, dead. Okay, or not. Dead. This is a why mods are important stream. I bet if we you would hate to see my mod. If we looked at my team right now, you would see my entire, just no mods on everyone. I have like 2 mods off of pretty much every character that's on my squad arena team right now. Hey, into the pool? Alright, man. I wish I had a pool like right next to me. That'd be nice. Like an outside pool, but we live in Alaska, so all the pools are like indoors. Get your own kiddie pool and put it outside. Yeah, but I live in like a quad. I don't live in like... Okay, here we go. What should we do? Night Sisters v Night Sisters? Is that what we're doing at this point? Or should we Padme down the Night Sisters? Or do we Padme down the... You know what? We should take the boss guy. We should Padme down the boss. Or... Because we're getting down to scrapes here. I think we Padme down the boss just to make sure. We clear one route, right? Undersized with COS. Yeah, the whole undersized ship has sailed because we are already well and well and below maximum points at this point. All right, fuck it. Let's just try. This should be fine. Why not? Who knows? Thoughts on relics? I have a whole video talking about relics, brother. Go watch the rant. That's all of my thoughts on relics summed up right there. It just feels like another thing that there's no... Oh, they changed all this, that's right. Did they change this? Shields up!
Hey DMT, thoughts on relics? GL and GAC.
Okay, I think the relics... How to put it? Relics are the thing that the development company needed in the game. Relics are not the things that the community needed in the game. Relics are what they needed in the game to make more money. Relics are not the things we needed in the game to make it more fun. Relics were content added into the game for the producers. Relics were not content added in the game for the people playing the game. Relics are a way of making you pay for your same characters again. Relics are the exact opposite thing I wanted in the game. I wanted something to make me interested in using my characters. What we got was a way for me to have another grind with characters I have already maxed out. And it's like, why would I ever want that? Why is that what I want with my roster right now? At what point would I ever be excited for putting more gear on a character? Who has ever been excited for that? Other than like the feeling that, yes, I'm done. And you know, I'm okay with the gear 12. I'm okay with the gear 12 pieces. I'm okay with the gear 12 plus pieces because they came with a raid. I was kind of okay with the gear 13 because we need them for the new territory battles. Okay? And even in the launch, they're saying, oh, well, it's going to trivialize the other raids and stuff. Yeah, sure, but that's mean because new shit's coming out, right? Well, apparently not. I'm just sick of doing the same thing in the game. It's like, how many years and how much money do you need to develop something? I honestly get sick of it. Like, what? Okay, here's where I start to get annoyed. Is when I feel like they take the money I have put into the game and use that to not make the game better so that I'll give them more money because I want to continue purchasing stuff in a better game. But they take that and figure out ways to trick me into giving them more money. It's like, bro, you're going to give more money. I'm already your friend. It's like, if you have a friend and you're loaning them money and you have no problem loaning them money and they could have just been honest and be like, yo, I need more money, but instead they come up with a lie. It's like, you don't have to lie. You can just tell me. Like, it's the same thing for me. It's like, how much money do I gotta give you before you make the game good? Because at some point, it's obvious the game is going to be going downhill, which I think we're at that point. And when it's going that direction and you're still giving them money, you're no longer giving them money to make the game better. You're just giving them money to buy the products. And when you're giving money just to buy the products, then you're giving money just to buy the products in a game that's dying, then it starts to feel bad spending money, and you no longer want to spend money because you're like, why am I actually giving them money? This game is going to die before it gets better. And that's the point I'm at, where it's like you realize, hey, the game is going to die before it gets better. So there's no point for me to spend any more money. Because I've essentially lost faith, is what happened. I've essentially lost faith in the company. Before, I was like, maybe, okay, maybe I'll be a little bit of apologizer. Maybe I'll, you know, a little bit give it a chance. They're trying. They want to get, all that. And now it's like, I'm just done. I'm done making excuses for it. It's like, you guys have made plenty of money. You guys have all the support you need. You are one of the largest game companies in all of America. You're playing a mobile game that everyone has access to, and we're all spending money on the game, and you have the best IP in the entire universe, and this is what you've done with it. In my opinion, it's not good enough. And that's how simple my opinion has come down to. Why are you playing this game then? You'll notice I'm not. Like, I'm actually not. Like, I haven't done my payout in a month. Because I've gotten to that point. I do this shit because I play this game because I love my community and I love the YouTube and people and all that stuff. But like the company is actively driving the game into the ground. And the bummer part is I kind of feel like they're doing it on purpose, because here's my tinfoil hat, right? Here's my tinfoil hat theory. Is that, okay, if they come out with a new game, or EA comes out with a new mobile game, or they want to make a new mobile game because it's easier to start fresh or whatever, or you'll make more money that way. You want to come out with a new game that you want to pull all your Star Wars fans into, okay? Well, you can't come out with a new mobile game after people keep spending money on this game and be like, okay, here's a new game, let's all go play this one. People are like, what the fuck? I just spent $5,000 on this game. Like, why did you just make a new game and now we're all jumping ship? Like, that's not fair. So what you do is you slowly make the game worse so that everyone walks away from the games themselves and be like, oh man, I hate this game. This game sucks, man. I wish we had a new one. I wish we had a different game to play. And then suddenly, a year down the road, after they've already made everyone hate the game, they come out with a new one. And we all go, oh, there we go. It's fucking genius, dude. Nat Traveler was good at one time. That's the other thing, is games only last so long. I mean, look at WoW Classic that we're going to be doing after this stream here. When we go over the Twitch side of things, we're going to be streaming WoW Classic. A little bit of an advertisement for myself. After this stream, come on over, join me on Twitch. We're going to be playing WoW Classic. But, I mean, look at that. Some of these games have to go back to what they used to be in order to be good. And when that happens, you know you have a problem. Put so many hours into, like, Empire War. Hope you were in the midst of doing well. Thank you, Cole. Yeah, we're doing actually very well. Tomorrow we got tickets to go see Slightly Stupid in concert. So I'm excited for that. Moon, you're thinking of the sunk cost fallacy. And I hate bringing, like, logical fallacies into gaming opinions, because I feel like people who understand the basics of common sense and logic use logical fallacies as a way to be able to say, hey, look, I don't understand your side of the view, so I'm just going to, like, nitpick your argument and say this is a logical fallacy. Like, I feel like people do that with logical fallacies, like, oh, you're making a straw man, or you're making a... It's like, yes, technically he is, but what he's actually trying to do is communicate with you to express, like, the person's feelings on the subject, and what you're doing is you're trying to win the argument. You're not actually trying to listen to what the person's trying to explain. So that's why I don't really like logical fallacies, because it's just a way of, like, trying to fight somebody into beating them. And so here we go, full clear. We got it done. I think that more than likely he probably will win. I think he can beat me. Well, then again, he put his Revan on defense. So maybe not. Unless he has Jimmer Grievous. You're going to switch to Raid? The thing is, Raid's a good game, but that's not going to last forever either. I guess here we got the last few minutes. Let me check on the WoW Classic queue. Okay, I'm going to be in the WoW Classic any moment here. So we got a few last minutes on this stream, and then we're going to be moving over to the Twitch side of things. I'm going to put the description or the link to the Twitch side of things in the chat. But before we end the YouTube stream, we're going to talk a little bit here. Let me turn off the music. We can talk a little bit here. See who in concert? Slightly Stupid. It's kind of a reggae band. I'm going to spam this. That is the link to my Twitch if you would like to go watch me live stream World of Warcraft Classic, which is what we're about to do. I'm here in queue. But before we go do that, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Raid Shadow Legends, World of Warcraft Classic, me, the channel. We're going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing, where I'm going with the channel, and do a little bit of Q&A with the people that are here if you have any interest in wondering where I'm going with the channel. So I'm going to do a little bit of catch up here and a little bit of transparency stuff as well. Huge Rolex post just dropped. Okay, well, let's go take a look. Okay, let's go take a look and see if we can change my opinion on the relics. Let's see here. 30 minutes ago, relic in the scavenger. Okay, let me go take a look. See if we can get this. We'll get this pulled up. We'll go over this, and then we're going to talk about the channel a little bit, and then we're going to end the stream. Okay. One second here. I'm trying to find the. Hold on. There it is. Okay. So let's go over this a little bit. Talk about the relic. I'm just going to kind of skim through it. I don't want to read all of this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, once you reach gear 13, it's unlocked, starts at 0. Can we go from 1 to 7? So we have 7 gear levels. Each upgrade is a permanent power boost similar in stat to a star level, except the stats impacts are sharper and about adding stronger archetype and device. What? Related to the stars growth, you'll be able to move. Oh, this is red stars from Marvel Strike Force, bro. This is Ascension from Raid Shadow Legends. This is another fucking paywall. This is another gear wall without it being gear. Like, I know what the fuck this is. Okay, so here we go. We're introducing a scavenger. He is a Java chunk trader who installed the relic amplifier, brought the new technology. Okay, combining it. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Sorry. I was looking at this. Okay, so here's how it works. Okay, level is 1 to 7. Upgrade, permanent power boost. So basically, you go from 1 to 7. There's 7 stars, right? The relic goes from 1 to 7. You power it up. It gives you permanent stats. Here, like next level, you get just plus stats across the board. This is Ascension from Raid Shadow Legends. If you're familiar with Raid Shadow Legends, this is just base stat increases. It is another gear level. There's no fucking difference. Okay, let's see here. We will help you unlock an upgrade. Okay, scavenger. Clarify a bit. Signal data have new materials. So check this out. New materials. Okay, they said it was going to be the old materials, right? They said it was going to help you with some of the older gear you get from Heroic Tank and shit. No, new materials. The drop from Cantina Battle Nodes. The number you will need. Scale up as you go up levels, but the intent for the first few Relic Amplifier upgrades, so they can be farmed. Oh, it's easy. Oh, the beginning's easy. We're not going to fuck you later. Second, scrap is a new material type which can be created by scavenger table. Okay, for now there are 6 different pieces of scrap output. So, okay, so you can take the other gear. Okay, all right. Oh, no, but the signal data is different. You need scrap and signal data. Let's fucking go, dude. I love it. Okay, so you need... Okay, so the scrap's fine. This is fine. This is what I thought it was going to be. Okay, which is you take old gear, you turn it into scrap. Some of the new gear is worth more, sure, whatever. You turn it into scrap. After it becomes scrap, you use that for the shit. No, you need the new stuff on top of it. Great. Okay, so let's go. To be clear, every piece of scrap can be constructed from specified range of different... You can choose which piece is found in creations of scrap. Okay. Depending on your inventory and your needs, if you worry about accidentally adding a valuable piece of gear that you want to save up, you can use the lock feature. This seems all good. You can tap to hold out. We'll speak to the gear list for each scrap piece. But the higher level for most long-time player, Relic levels 1 to 3 upgrades are going to be very light, and Relic 4 to 7 are going to be challenging and require higher tier gear. Why? Why do we need it to be challenging and require higher tier gear? We don't need this. If the game's already challenging, Gear 13. You know how many Gear 13 characters I have right now, guys? Like, as a previous $4,000 well, has been welling up into this point. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 Gear 13 characters. I'm in the 200 mil guild. I mean, granted, I could probably have double that if I had been getting first in my arena payouts every time. To be granted, okay? But still, I mean, so you need two pieces of new. You need a new thing from Signal Data, which you only get from Cantina Battle Nodes, and then you need the scraps, which you get from your older gear or whatever. Another gear crunch, man. It's another fucking gear crunch, boys. No difference. Why? Look in the bottom left, cryotext. Yeah, I see that, but I'm assuming that this is the scrap thing. This is giving you can turn what you want into scrap. You're not required to do the cryotext. I'm assuming that's what this is. See, and this is the higher level ones of what it requires here. Look how much. Okay, so scrap, signal data. Look at this. You need all these different signal data. Yeah, this is another fucking. So, dude, they're just gonna try to get a bunch of stuff from me. I'm over it, dude. I'm over it, bro. Honestly, I'm over it. Like, it's just. It's Ascension from Raid Shadow Legends. It's Red Star from Rival Strike Force. It's another gear crunch. It's another paywall. I'm telling you, I'm calling it now, guys. I know no one watches me for Star Wars anymore, and I'm irrelevant these days. But I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. I'm calling my shot for the people that still do. They are purposely trying to make people leave the game so that they'll launch a new game, so that way people aren't angry when they close this game down. I honest to God believe they are purposely trying to make the game die so that when a new game comes out, either by the same company, CG, or by EA or whatever, they move into that. I don't care about all that. Everyone else has their own opinions, whatever. I don't care. All I'm doing is I'm seeing the actions that are taken. I know everyone's got their plug to CG that has my one content creator friend has his one leak here, and the other content creator has got his leak here. It says, I don't care. I'm sick of. The only opinion I care about at this point is my own, because all I'm doing is seeing the actions. The community is already on board. No one wants this. We already know people don't want this. And it's another gear crunch. Why would you do this after the producer leaving? Like your senior producer leaves, you put in a new higher gear crunch, you hire another senior producer, which no problems with him, but admittedly has not left another project, which is a new game, and then from the same company, and then you're telling me they're not trying to kill the game by adding more. I'm over it, dude. I've tried to be optimistic. I've tried to tell myself, oh, this is gonna last years. This is gonna be content forever. I'm just over it. It's obvious the game, they're killing it. They're fucking killing the game. Because this isn't needed. We don't need extra stats. The stats are fine. Gear 13's strong enough. We've got it. Like, where's the content that we need these extra stats for? Is what I don't understand. Where is the content that I need extra stats for? Planned obsolescence is what this game is. See, Ben, I think you're right on the money with that, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's planned obsolescence. They're purposely killing off the game so that later on they'll launch a new one. I don't see any other way. Because how can there be another 3 years? Like, how can there be another 3 years of this? What's the next piece of content? Because you tell me what's the next piece of content. Because all they've been doing is doing gear after gear after gear after gear after fucking gear. What's the next piece of content? GBT be easier in the end? Yeah, but the problem is when you raise the power ceiling, raising the power ceiling isn't like, oh great, my characters can get that strong. It's a mandatory because the game's based upon PvP competition and a sharding system. So raising the ceiling of gear isn't like, oh, if I want it, I can get extra power. Oh good, now my characters are stronger. It's, oh fuck me, because now everybody's stronger. And if I don't do it, I'm not stronger. It's actually making you weaker. I don't know. I'm done ranting about it. Okay, so we're moving along. We're moving along from that. Cut. That part's over. Last Q&A, last comments about relics, anything about that post? Does anyone want to go over anything about that post one more time before we move on to more Q&A about the channel, more fun stuff about what's coming up, what I've been up to, the future, and stuff like that? We'll wrap up this portion of it. I expect a new game before the new film release. I think if they're going to do a new game, it would be after the Star Wars. I think they do. Star Wars comes out, closes out the saga, ends it, and then opens up the universe to Mandalorian and all this other stuff, and then a new game throws in there. I could see that. Yeah, sorry if you don't like my ranting or anger or something. I feel a little especially torqued off this month about the game because I feel like, as someone who spends a lot of money, I feel like what they're telling me by adding this into the game is, hello, we know you spend a lot of money, so we're going to make content that is catered to getting the most amount of your money as possible until the game ends. That's what I feel like they're telling me, and so that's why I'm so angry lately. And I'm sorry if you're not a fan of ranting or what seems like clickbait outrage, because that's not what it is. It's just actually what I'm feeling. Is that your real hair? Yes. And we just got into WoW Classic. Great. Please explain the state of mobile games at present. What would you improve on if you were a developer? Here, I'm going to change the... well... This mobile games or mobile games in general? Because I feel like mobile games in general or bordering on some sort of gray area that we all agree that's like somewhat gambling, somewhat too expensive. Is it an addiction, dopamine feeder? Is it an actual video game? And I think that some split of that would be nice. I think some way of being able to keep the card collection aspect that we have without all the extremely toxic mass amounts of money and all these things. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to be possible, but I would like that problem to be solved. I'm not a smart enough guy to solve that problem itself, but it seems like there's issues with that. Are relics for Gear 13 only? Yes, you have to get Gear 13 first to even use them, which is part of the reason that it's not a buff to you. It's a nerf. It means you have to get geared. Hey, Revenator, good to see you. Hey, thanks, Darth Vapor. Appreciate the $2. You guys' support's all helping me out. Okay, so we're going to close out. We're closing out Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, Relics, all that stuff is gone. Let's now talk about the future of the channel and Darth Microtransaction, what we're going to be doing now, all that stuff. Okay, so obviously I haven't been doing as many Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes videos, which is going to be a bummer for the people that are very excited about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. A lot of you guys play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and
your rants are the best part of school.
Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. And so for that reason, you guys are probably bummed out if you happen to be a fan of mine and you don't particularly like Raid Shadow Legends or something. That's what I've been doing about 90% of my content on lately. Okay, I hear you. If that is who you are, I hear you, and I'm very worried about this problem. Okay, I'm worried about making sure that my viewer base, the original people that subscribe to me, the OGs, many of the OGs in chat here today, people like yourselves can continue to enjoy my content. If you see me go from mobile game to mobile game and may not like the particular mobile game that I happen to be playing at that given time. This is a problem that I would like to try to solve. Now, if this is a problem that is solvable, I do not know. I think there's going to be a certain amount of the channel that Raid Shadow Legends is not going to be the forever game. I'm going to be moving on to something else at some point. I don't know if that's months. I don't know if that's a year. I seriously doubt it's a year. I think it's much more likely I go to Ukraine, visit these guys, have fun with them, make some more content on it, and add another game and move on to something else. Maybe Diablo Immortal comes out. I could definitely see something like that happening. If you're wondering, is Raid Shadow Legends it for me and my channel? The answer is no. We have more coming. I'm actually in the process now of trying to figure out what and how I'm going to change the channel from only mobile gaming. What I've figured out is that I love YouTube content creation so much at this point that I want to do it for as long as I can. I mean, this for me, this almost seems like something I would love doing just as a lifelong thing. It almost seems like an art form of mine, producing something for other people to enjoy. And thank you, Dami. And if that's something I can continue doing, I would love to do that. So, what long and short of what that means is, because mobile games are not the only thing I do with my life, I'm going to be adding more than mobile games onto the channel. Now, one thing I'm worried about is trying to figure out a way of organizing the channel in a way of making it where you can easily access what you want. Currently, I have Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and Raid Shadow Legends, and then like my Let's Plays, and on the side I have, my friends' channels and stuff like that, and my fun channel. I've thought about making my secondary channel, the fun channel, the one where I put Let's Play content on, like if I just have 2 or 3 hours of, World of Warcraft Classic cut from a stream or something, I would just throw that on the fun channel. But what I really want to do is I think what I'm really more focused on and worried about doing is I want to do 20-minute or less videos that are either cuts from streams. Thank you very much for the $2 hashtagger. I appreciate you. Let this read out.
I'd watch you play board games if that was your...
Well, thanks, man, because that might end up being it. I mean, I'm getting a camera soon, and I'm going to start changing the content. Let me change the title of this stream here. Change it to Talking YouTube Changes. So, long story short, on to the next. As you say, Mr. Byers, it's on to whatever it is that we're going to be doing. So, mobile games, WoW Classic, whatever. I'm going to try for the next week here to be doing some World of Warcraft Classic, and live streams have been a big part of that. I've been doing the Twitch side of things, and Twitch has been going very well. We've been getting people in there. I've had days with over 100 viewers on the Twitch side of things, and we're averaging like between 50 and 70 viewers. So that's going very well, and we got lots and lots of Twitch subs, and I've been enjoying live streaming and interacting with everybody every day. So if you want to see more of that, you can see it on the Twitch side of things. And then what I'm going to start doing is cutting up the more interesting bits and put it into like a 10-minute video, and then upload those in highlights. I'm kind of open to suggestions on how I'm going to upload them. That's mostly what I'm worried about, because I don't want, if you're a Raid Shadow Legends or Star Wars viewer and you start getting spammed with Let's Plays, you're probably not going to be a huge fan of my channel, right? You're probably going to be like, okay, this guy's notifying me for stuff that I'm not interested in at all. So, thank you, Almighty. Much appreciated. So, for that reason, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cut it up. You watch for me, not the game. Well, I appreciate it, Harvey. There's people like that, which is why I want to do other stuff and see how it goes. So I guess the long and short of it is I'm going to be doing a test run this week with WoW Classic. We'll see how it goes. And I'll open up the Q&A. So if you have any Q&A about me, the channel, you can ask anything you want. We can do that now. I do transparency stuff every month, and I've had someone ask me what the YouTube income was like for this month, and we're about $2,370 before taxes, so I'll probably take home $1,800 this month. $2,000 at the high end of things after taxes on the 21st of next month or so. And so I'm still breaking even with bills and everything. We're not rich yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, we're going to have some subscriber turnover issue for sure, but I'm not too... We had subscriber turnover by switching to Raid from Star Wars, so... All right, and then we'll do Q&A here for the last like 2 or 3 minutes, and if anyone has any questions, you can ask them now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the WoW Classic I'm logged into. Yeah, we've been growing. We've still been growing, Tim. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just trying to have fun with it, If huge red flags show up and my channel starts dying, or I'm doing something wrong, or I'm getting lots of dislikes or negative feedback, or I'm really screwing something up, then I'll have to be, I'll have to keep my eyes open. But no questions. See you over on Twitch. Sounds good, guys. Okay, so I'm going to be going live here in about 2, 3. I live in Alaska, by the way. In about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to be going live there. There is the Twitch link. Hop on over there. Hit the follow. Follow is basically like subscribing on YouTube, and you can hit the bell for notifications. I'll be on any moment. I just got to go switch the key and all that, and OBS. Flip the stream back on. Does Alaska have Ubi for residents? Ubi. Oh, universal basic income. Well, we do. Everyone gets like $1,000 a year or something. Okay, guys, it's not universal basic income though. It's a PFD thing. It's from the oil. Long story. All right, guys. See you on the Twitch side of things. I'll be right there. Cheers. Thanks for watching this part of it, and love y'all. See you in a minute.